Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Emily Horler and I'm here with Travers Clarke-Walker of Fiserv, and we're at Fiserv's Banking on the Future seminar. Thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you, Emily.
So how do you see the UK challenger bank landscape evolving over the next few years?
So I think we're in a pretty exciting time for challenger banking, not least of which because we've just seen a new bank get its licence in the guise of Tandem, Atom having got one previously in the year, and a number of other entities coming to market in the likes of Mondo and Seco, and banks from abroad like Number 26 coming to our shores as well. So it's a pretty exciting time. Consumers will benefit, small businesses will benefit, and perhaps, most importantly, large-scale financial institutions will also be looking to improve and enhance their customer propositions, and that can only be good for customers.
And how is technology driving this development?
Well, I think technology drives it in a whole variety of ways. Some of that is, for the new entities, a lower cost-to-income ratio. For the established entities, it's about creating much better, richer, contextual and engaged customer experiences. We hear a lot about things like the Uberization of our marketplace, but actually if you look at Uber's business model, it's born out of components. They use Snapgrid for their emails, Braintree for their payments, a relationship with Toyota for the vehicles, Amazon hosting services for the server infrastructure. Actually, it's a collaboration of great bits of technology and infrastructure that were available from the marketplace, including Google Maps for the mapping. But perhaps also important from a technology perspective is each of those components can be swapped out and replaced with an equivalent provider of the same service. And that's the type of technological landscape that we're going to start operating in for banking.
And how can traditional banks evolve and compete with new entrants?
Well, I've just referenced, of course, that there's componentry that's available in the market, be that from large financial technology providers like Fiserv through to smaller fintech community startup organisations, consuming these new breed of services that can be plug and play through the API layer is a way to compete because it creates a richer, engaged and contextual experience that otherwise might not be available by relying upon the very costly development in legacy architecture.
What technological innovations are we likely to see in UK banking over the next few years?
So I think the exciting thing that's going to come along and the technology provides for is an enrichment in digital banking. That's things like contextual alerts, where people are out about in their daily lives and their banking engine provides them an alert that supports them, whether or not that's a borrowing requirement, whether or not that's a retail offer, those types of things, adjuncted with enriched data. So transactions at the moment in mobile banking are fairly benign. It's just the transaction, as opposed to things like where was this transaction, what was this transaction, actual information about the product or service that you bought. Those types of things I think will enrich mobile banking of the future. Add to that things like predictive balance, so what might my balance be in the future, and you end up with a much more enriched and engaging customer experience.
Travers, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching.